Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? There's nothing too good for a girl that's so true. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Bought you a fur coat for Christmas, a diamond ring, a Cadillac car, and everything. Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Greetings, peeps, and welcome to Music Elements Online. I'm your host, Dr. Hendrickson, and I will be with you for the next 7 weeks for this course. Let's talk just a little bit about what this course is, if you had any questions about what you got yourself into. Essentially, this is an elementary music theory course. So it's designed for adults that have primarily little to no experience with music. We're going to be talking about the mechanics of music. So we're going to be learning about things like note names and the music staff and rhythm values and key signatures, intervals, that type of thing. You're going to know what all of those things are. If those words scare you right now, don't let them, because you are going to find out what they are. Additionally, part of this course entails a composition project, and I'll be talking a little bit about that a little bit later. Let's talk a little bit about attendance. So this is an all online course, right? We have no virtual or physical meeting times, okay? So you're on your own with respect to getting your work done. You are responsible for getting your work done, which means you have to log on a regular basis. You have to read emails. You have to watch videos like this one in order to pass this course. I cannot force you to do it. So your attendance, therefore, is your participation. As long as you are logging in, as long as you are completing and submitting assignments, all of that counts towards your attendance. If you continually are missing assignments or not turning things in, or you're not logging on, that will be counted as an absence, and that can lead to lowering your grade. A note here, failure to log in within the first 9 days of the semester can result in you being automatically dropped from the course. So you want to keep an eye on that. Log in on a regular basis. Do check your email on a regular basis. And having said that, the best way to communicate with me is through email. While you are welcome to call my office phone, in the summer months particularly, and in the spring, I am never in my office. Very rarely do I go into my office, and especially this particular spring and summer, because they are refinishing the floors in S-Wing where my office is. So I won't be going in there at least until July on a regular basis of any kind. So please, just understand the best way to communicate with me is through email. I do not respond to emails on the weekends, on Saturdays or Sundays. So you're not going to get a reply from me on a Saturday or a Sunday. If you email me on a Friday afternoon, you're probably not going to hear back from me until the following Monday. So just be aware of that. I do my best to respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. There are some required course materials. You must have the On Music Fundamentals online text, and you must purchase this textbook access code before you can log in to our text. You got to have this. You got to have access to the online text. You cannot successfully complete the course without it. There's no way. You've got to buy this online textbook access code. These are available at the bookstore. They are available online from the publisher. So I encourage you, do this as quickly as possible if you have not already done so. you will have a link on our D2L e-learning site to the online text. All you do is click on that link. If you have purchased an online textbook access code, it'll show up right there when you put your email in. Otherwise, you won't be able to get on. So buy that textbook access code. High schoolers and those of you that are dual enrolled, if you are waiting on your institution to buy your textbook, I need to know that, and I need to know it right now, and you need to let the bookstore know this. You need to contact the bookstore to let them know that you're waiting on monies, or your high school or whatever institution you happen to be coming from as a dual enrolled student, that they are paying for your book. If you are waiting on financial aid to pay for your book, you've also got to tell the bookstore that, and I need to know. So get that textbook and get it as quickly as possible. Assignments are coming due very quickly. Okay, so this leads us to this point of how this course is structured. There are two sides to the story. There's the online textbook side, and there is the e-learning side. On the online text, you're going to have, this is where you're going to have your readings, your assignments, the practice worksheets, the quizzes, and the exams. So all of that, all of those assignments are on our online text. Versus e-learning, that's where you're going to have things like our discussion topics, access to our online text, and communication and email announcements. That type of thing is on e-learning. You're going to have our course materials, such as the syllabus and useful tools and other useful documents. All of that is on D2L, as well as something very important, our detailed course calendar. So those two sides of the story are very important. Please understand, all the assignments are on the online text. Everything else is on e-learning. Please, please, please make that distinction. So your completion of assignments, with the exception of the stuff that's on e-learning, all assignments are on the online text. You are responsible for completing your assignments on time. Please make a habit of checking the detailed course calendar. Folks, I cannot stress this enough. Make it a habit. Get on there on a regular basis. Look at the calendar. Look at the detailed course calendar. Find out when things begin and when they are due. You can play around with this right now. You can log on to our e-learning site and take a look at that right now and find out when things are due. The detailed course calendar clearly shows when things begin, when they start, and when they are due, when they end, on all assignments that are on our online text. Please, please, please make use of this very valuable and useful resource. Having said that, let me make something very clear. I cannot force students to read emails, to look at schedules, to watch videos, okay? I can't force you to do any of that. You got to take some responsibility for yourself. You have to do this, and I guarantee you, invariably, someone's going to be texting me or emailing me after the start of the class saying they don't understand why they missed an assignment. It's because you didn't look at the course calendar. Please, please make use of that detailed course calendar. It is vital to your success in this course. I will not hound you to complete assignments. If you miss something or if you're late turning something in, I'm not going to send you an email saying, hey, you need to get this done. Nope, that's high school. This is college. You are responsible for your own work and getting your work done on time. I allot at least 2 weeks for every assignment to be turned in, okay? I know sometimes there's a little bit of overlap in that, and that's, folks, that's because this is a 7-week concentrated course. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have the luxury of 16 weeks to play around with. We've only got 7. So you've got to move on this, and you have to take some responsibility. Be prepared. Plan ahead. If you miss a quiz, if you miss an exam, there's no way to make it up. You've lost that. There is no, I say this again, there are no makeup exams, there are no makeup quizzes, there are no makeup assignments. Please check out that detailed course calendar. Plan ahead. Use your time wisely. This is a 7-week concentrated course. I can't stress this enough. You've only got 7 weeks to play around with, so please don't wait until the last minute to get things done. Now, I told you a little while ago that there is a composition project, and there is. You may not think you're ready for this, but you're going to be composing a piece of music. I'll go into exactly what that is later on, don't worry, but just know that you will be composing your own piece of music, and it's a lot of fun. So here's something about the start of the semester. Let's do a little start of the semester checklist. Our course officially begins on Monday, May 5th, okay? That's when we start. So that's when you should have already been logged on. You should already have that online text. You should already begin working. May 5th. If you have not already done so, purchase the online textbook access code. Do it now. Browse around our e-learning site. This is stuff you can do right now. Go ahead, take a look at what's there. See what is available to you. Get in the habit of frequently checking the detailed course calendar. Start doing that right away. Our first 2 sections from our online text, our first 2 sections assignments, those come due quickly, May 17th, okay? You've only got a couple of weeks. Let's get going. Check out our online text. There's a wealth of tools available to you on our online text. I will also go through a description of how to use the text and some tools and resources that are available to you in another video. But just understand, there's a lot there that's designed to help you, and you can't use it if you don't have it. So please purchase that online text. Okay, so hopefully this has given you a little bit of insight into what to expect from our course. You'll find that I'm a very easygoing guy. I'm a very laid-back guy. I will work with you all I can if you work with me. But you have got to do the work. You have to take responsibility for yourself. Please don't wait until the last minute to do things. I cannot stress this enough. This is summer. This is spring and summer, okay? Everyone takes it easy, and I agree with that. If you're taking a whole bunch of credit hours this semester, well, that's on you. Honestly, take the time to look at that calendar, plan ahead. That's the best advice I can give you. As always, I am available for questions, and I encourage you to email me with any questions you might have. I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours, except on the weekend. So I hope this helps. Again, if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. I look forward to working with all of you and reading your introductions in our first discussion topic. See you, folks.
I'm a sentimental sap, that's all. What's the use of trying not to fall? I have no will, you've made your kill, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm just like an apple on a bough, and you're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You've cooked my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know